Di ba bata ba yun? Di ba bata pa yun? So, when she was very young, pag nung nakiano siya kay...
Yes, sila.
The last time I visited the Philippines was 2-3 years ago, and I miss it so much. The food, the weather, there's people always around you. It's a sense of community, being together, and just enjoying each other's company. The women that you see on screen right now are our mothers, and they all had one thing in common when they decided to move out of the Philippines, and that was to give their children the best shot at life that they could possibly get. I am forever grateful towards my parents for giving me the opportunity to grow up in the UK and experience things that they couldn't when they were a child in the Philippines. On paper, the Philippines sounds like a paradise to live in. Beautiful beaches, clear blue oceans, and a wonderful community that treats people like their own. Yet, we still move out. And I want to hear from my friends what they think about moving back to the Philippines or reconnecting with their loved ones, and how the lifestyle in the UK compares to the lifestyle in the Philippines from when they last visited.
My name is Sophie. I'm from Liverpool, but I now go to uni in London. The last time I visited the Philippines was straight after A-levels, so a year ago now.
My name's Chad. I'm from Liverpool. I've spent a year when I was young, really young, but obviously I didn't remember as much when I was little, so. Last age I can recall myself, 5.
Carl Angelo Quintons, and I'm from Liverpool. I think I was 3, but I don't really remember it.
Caitlin Quintons, and I currently live in Manchester. I was actually born in the Philippines and I moved to the UK when I was 3, but the earliest memory I have of revisiting the Philippines was in 2007.
I'm Lauren Murphy and I'm from Liverpool. It was a long time ago, I think probably when I was 3 or 4 years old.
Lifestyle here is kind of more, let's say less carefree. I feel like lifestyle in the Philippines is more carefree. You can do a lot more than here.
The actual quality of living is really different, especially the roads and the houses and just what people do for a living. Especially my cousins, it's a lot different to what I expected or what I've experienced, so it makes me very appreciative for what I have here.
Lifestyle-wise, definitely the lifestyle in the UK is a lot better in the Philippines, because obviously in the Philippines there's all that poverty, gas pollution and everything. But honestly, I think everyone's happier in the Philippines compared to here.
I don't really remember a big culture shock, but what I do remember was when I started nursery, I could only speak Tagalog because my parents only spoke to me in Tagalog at home. So I couldn't really communicate with any of my teachers or any of the other kids in nursery, so that was a big culture shock for me, as well as the weather.
I can recall being surrounded by family and everyone feeding me when I was young, and the weather, I did not take it well. I loved it. I just thought everyone was so close and everyone was so happy in the Philippines. I really miss it.
In my college we have Culture Day, and we usually, me and all the other Filipinos in our college, we all celebrate by just, representing by wearing our cultural, traditional wear, or maybe just something Philippines related. I feel very appreciated. Yes, I know lots of people and they've all treated me well.
I do feel welcomed. Appreciated, no, but I don't think anyone is truly appreciated. But I do definitely feel welcomed, I'm not segregated from everyone else.
I think having my close family friends is the only time I really feel in touch with my Filipino side, but usually day to day I don't really feel in touch with my Filipino side at all really, which is quite sad. I do try and reconnect when I have time with my family friends or with my family or with my mum, and when my mum cooks, that's when I feel really in touch with my Filipino heritage.
I feel just because all the Filipinos in general are very welcoming, so even as someone who doesn't really speak, you don't feel left out.
I think if I was able to do so, I would live in the Philippines, only for a short bit, just to see my family. I've not seen them in a long time, but since a lot of my family have like migrated to America, I would want to stay there and live there for a long time. But I would like to experience Philippines again, just to reconnect with the culture, maybe learn Tagalog. But yeah, I really love the Philippines and I want to stay. I'd like to stay there for a while.
No, I would not move back to the Philippines. If I'm still working, I wouldn't. But like if I'm retired, I would. It depends on what point of life I'm in. If I'm still working, I wouldn't move back to the Philippines because I believe there's more opportunities and the pay you get is better here. But when I'm retired, I would like to move back to the Philippines because I just feel like better community, plus the beaches are amazing, the people are nice, the food's amazing. And my family's there, so why wouldn't I want to move back in the Philippines?
I would say definitely yes, for as long as my grandparents are still alive, because I want to be able to cherish the years that they have left on this earth. But economically speaking and in terms of society, I would not want to live in the Philippines long term.
Thank you.
You're welcome.